welcome to the Creatorcast, Season 2, Episode 8. Here we have one of our previous guests, Stupefying Cosplays. Hi.
Hello. It feels so good to be back.
Glad to have you.
I've been really excited to do another one of these. Had a lot of fun last time. I loved the questions that you gave me, and it felt really nice to talk about stuff like that.
Glad to have you back. And keep in mind, we don't have new questions, so we're just going to kind of wing it. So, how have you been recently?
I've been pretty good. I've been working on a costume, single costume. I've been really busy with stuff, so I haven't been able to gather the money, but also the time to make it. I've been putting it off for a few weeks, but I'm still making it at the moment.
Is it
taking a lot?
Is it the big one? Is it Invincible?
No, I already did that.
You did?
Yeah, I did. So this is the base costume.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's put on printed fabric, so it has a really nice texture. My friend Spiderling, he recommended this costume to me. I asked him where he got the costume from, and he sent me the link to it, and I had to buy it because it was a really good price, and I love the material. And here's the mask. This is what it looks like.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this is where I had to fix it up at the back. I couldn't find any yellow fabric, so I had to put some white on the back. This is only temporary.
Yeah.
I managed to sew a zip on the back.
That's cool.
Unfortunately, I can't see anything in these weird white spandex eyes. And I noticed that Spiderling changed it. He cut them out and replaced it with some glasses or something like that. So I'm gonna do that. The suit, and final thing, I got these leather boots to go along. Yeah. They're really comfy, and they look exactly like they're from the show, so I'm just going to zip it up here so you can see it in full.
This
awesome. Is a full-on leather. It's a full-on leather boot. It's slips on really comfortably, so yeah, it feels really cool to wear the boots alongside the suit.
Yeah, it looks like a rain boot.
Yeah, it actually does. It was really cool to get an Invincible suit because I love the show and I love the comics, so it felt great to finally have a suit.
I have since watched the show since the last interview, so I actually know what stuff about Invincible now.
I'm glad you... What do you think of the show as a whole?
Absolutely love it. I think it's incredible.
Yeah, I personally love, it doesn't pull any punches back when it comes to the violence or anything.
No.
It's really brutal when it wants to be. Yeah, I absolutely love that show. I can't wait for part 2, season 2.
Yes.
Do you think Spider-Man will show up?
I hope so. I don't think he will, but I certainly hope so.
I mean, he showed up in the comics, and Josh Keaton was on the voice actor list on their listings on the website. So,
dude, if Josh,
I have a strong feeling he'll show up as a surprise.
That would be so cool. If Josh Keaton showed up in Invincible voicing Spider-Man, everybody would lose their minds.
Yeah, exactly. I think Josh Keaton is probably one of the most amazing voice actors for Spider-Man. Probably
He's
one of my favorites.
Perfectly cast.
Yeah. I remember seeing a video from Roundtable where Josh Keaton did a voice acting.
Yes.
And read the script from Spider-Man Blue.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
It was fully animated.
Yeah, Spectacular Spider-Man Blue. Oh my gosh, that thing was so cool.
That was such a good video. It was so well made as well.
It was.
Yeah. I wanted to say I absolutely love your Sona design. I think it's really cool.
Thank you.
Really unique.
Thank you.
I recently made a brand new Sona design. I'll send a picture after post-production, but
yeah.
It's basically got like a massive yellow spider logo that goes over and protrudes on the sides. It connects. It has like spikes on the sides, on the legs, on the arms. I think it's way better than the Sona the first Sona design I did.
Yeah.
Just because it's way more unique and it stands out so much more. Yeah, I absolutely love that design. I'm really glad that some of my friends like DGST or Dog Steve TV, he helped me with the design. I'm trying to think of some of the other people that helped me with it. Yeah, I'm really glad that they helped me envision the suit itself. I like the design. Really happy with it. I hope I do it one day. I
would love to see it.
One of my friends, that one webhead, I've been wanting to go to a con with him for ages. We were supposed to go to one in Liverpool. I couldn't because of some family stuff, and I was so disappointed because I wanted to go and meet someone I actually know online to a Comic-Con. I was really looking forward to it.
I totally get that.
But it's so expensive to go from because the con was in Liverpool. I don't live anywhere near Liverpool.
Yeah,
and it's really far away, expensive. So yeah,
I was just talking with Pizza Spooty in the interview right before this.
I love Pizza Spooty. He's very, very funny.
He is.
He's such a nice fellow.
He really is. He was episode 7, so, and that's coming out next Wednesday for us, or next Sunday. I mean, sorry. And he had to drive like across like 3 states to get to the con he was going to.
Jesus.
I'm like,
I can't imagine that must have taken absolutely forever to get there.
I'm like, it's gonna be fun. Like if you're driving that far, it's gonna be fun. But oh my gosh. What's that?
It has to be fun if you're driving across 3 states.
Exactly. It's oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Yeah. This might sound like a random question, but did you dress up as Spider-Man for Halloween?
Actually, I did not. At that point, I was still saving up for my suit. So my Halloween basically just consisted of me in normal clothes. Yeah.
I actually dressed up in 2 costumes in Halloween. For college, we got to everyone got to dress up at college. I went as Rorschach.
Love it.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of people dressed up as more pop culture, like TV pop culture.
Yeah.
But it felt really cool to finally go to college in like my Rorschach costume. I was originally going to go as my Spider-Man costume, but I was scared to death that something would happen to it. So I chose to go. So I decided to go with Rorschach instead. And then on Halloween, I did trick-or-treating with my family in my costume. And something kind of funny happened. I was walking along with my my sister and like my parents and some of their friends. We were walking across one of the neighborhoods that I live in, and you might not know this, but there's a kind of subculture of people called roadmen. Essentially, they wear all black, shabby clothing, often cover their faces. They're kind of like the English version of rednecks, if you ask me.
Okay.
Yeah, and we were walking past, and then like 5 or 6 kids, like about 18, 19, they walked up to me and said, "Can I have a picture with you, bro?" I said, "Sure." Like I just like that, and then they went on their merry way.
I love that.
It was very funny. because most people like people who see the podcast and are from the UK, they will know that like roadmen try to act like tough and hard and
Yeah.
seem really but it was just very, very funny that they wanted to get a picture with a guy like me in a bright red and black Spider-Man costume. Like,
I
in the
love
middle of
that.
the night. It was very funny.
That's so cool.
I also thought I might mention since earlier. I've been working on a suit. It's a work in progress.
Okay.
So it's not really sewn up properly yet. It's all in kind of tatters at the moment, like separate patterns, but trying to get like the parts itself. So I went to my local like hobby craft, that's basically Hobby Lobby in the UK. I picked up these two pieces of spandex. Really nice.
Wow.
Like the right color I've been looking for. And I have been trying actively to, build it all together, sew it all together. I'm trying to find like a major bit. Yeah, here. This is like the chest so far.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is the chest. Yeah, I've been working on it for a while now. And my opinion...
I was going to say, is it just a classic suit?
Yeah, it's just a classic suit. A really, really classic suit. I sort of got inspired by Amazing PSM, or probably Kaidi on Instagram. I got really inspired to do it because how he did it himself, it looked really good.
Yeah.
And I thought if he can do it, I can do it. It's taken a while, but I know what I want with it. I want it to just be like really classic. I was originally gonna do the Ultimate Spider-Man design from the new comics.
Yeah.
Also love those comics. Absolutely love it so far what they're doing. I hope it goes in a really good direction.
I haven't read any of it.
I haven't either, but I haven't read the second issue yet, but first issue, absolutely loved it. I was originally gonna do the new Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm gonna try and do that. But then I decided that I'd rather do something that's more personal to me. And I decided that I would like to do the suit in honor of Spider-Man Blue, How It Looks by Tim Sale. His design specifically. It's taken a really long while, and I just haven't been, getting the time to do it. So hopefully I will finish it at some point. I'm also talking with Exomnia about possibly doing more suits in the future once I'm more financially stable.
I'm talking with him about some of that.
Yeah.
Like, we're also shouting out like everybody in this community.
Yeah, we have. I made it in high school, and it took me so long. It took me about 6 months to fully sew together. Instead of doing sewing an entire pattern together, I decided to sew 2 suits together.
Okay.
And it ended up being a really bad idea. Let me grab it. Yeah, it's just here. Oh God, my room looks like a mess now. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I made this in high school. Well, secondary school. But, yeah. It was in a really nice fabrics I used. They were really stretchy.
Yeah.
But, unfortunately, it didn't fit me anymore. It took so long to make, and the back zipper, as you can see right here, I think you can see, it's right here, it snapped, so I couldn't fix it fully.
Oh, jeez.
And it just meant 6 months were wasted.
That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a nice attempt though.
But it does look good.
And another funny story. I tried to get a new suit, possibly trying to make a classic suit. I ordered a red suit, and instead I got pink, bright pink, instead of red. And I tried talking to the guy, and he wouldn't refund it or give me another suit, red, for free. Well, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Could you, like, return it?
I tried to return it, but the guy wouldn't take it back.
Oh my gosh.
So I've just got a pink suit in my cupboard I've never used.
Is it an actual suit, or is it just the fabric?
It's just like one of those stretchy Zentai Zone suits.
Gotcha.
Like it's just blank, like just one straight color.
I don't know of anything you could do with that.
I was originally gonna sew on the blue parts because when I did my prototype suit, which I just showed you, I cut both the suits together and like combine them into one. But that time I was like gonna get a red suit and then just sew the blue parts on.
Yeah.
So I thought that would be a better idea. Also, it would give like a 3D kind of look.
Yeah.
No, the guy had to give me a pink suit instead of the red one I ordered.
Oh my gosh. So wait, did you ever get the red one?
No. I just gave up after like I tried to like it was like 3 weeks waiting and asking for refund and getting a new suit, but then he just ignored me. So
that's annoying.
Yeah,
I've just got to do that.
I've just got a pink suit in the back of my cupboard that I've never used.
I do also want to ask, so like with some new stuff with you in the community, so canonically, your Sona and that one Webhead's Sona are in the same universe, right?
Yeah. Me and that one Webhead, we talked about it, and he thought it was a great idea. I proposed him to the idea, and he's a really good friend, and I always thought it'd be really cool to, you know, like have our Sonas in the same universe, sort of like a Peter and Miles dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's the Peter?
I think I don't know who's older. I think he's the same age as me, but I like to think he's the Peter and I'm the Miles. Maybe.
All right.
I was thinking about how in the lore, like our Sonas got bit by the spider at the exact same time, like just shortly after. So
yeah.
Yeah, I think my Sona would be the one who was bitten after.
Gotcha. That's really cool. Awesome. Do you have any 2024 cos plans?
Yeah. I think my classic suit is definitely the one I wanted to work on the most.
Yeah.
Silent Hill. Well, James Sunderland from Silent Hill 2. That was my 2024 cos plan. So that one's done. Invincible was another one. I think Arachno Man. I definitely want to focus on my classic suit and Arachno Man.
Awesome.
I gotta do it before Deacon because he said he wants to do it. I gotta do it before him. Yeah. He said he wants to do Arachno Man, but I gotta do it first.
You gotta do it first.
Yeah.
Damn, it's only March and you've gotten a lot done this year.
Yeah, I like to think that I like, you know, try and get my cosplays like good quality and everything like that in a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah.
It took me a while it took eggs a while to make this, but when it came to like my homemade ones, like my Rorschach and Invincible, that only took like a month.
That's cool.
Like my Rorschach only took like 2 weeks to make, and that was it.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
This brings me up a conversation I had in my group chat with some of my friends, like Exomnia, Spider, Peter Spidey, all those lads. Wolf Spider as well. He really didn't like my opinion, but I don't like the Clone Saga, and I really don't like Kane.
Really?
Really. I think when it comes to clones, I think it's just a bit dumb.
Yeah.
I know Spider-Man's already unrealistic, but adding clones makes it even more unrealistic.
Yeah.
Because cloning is a real thing, but it's very unethical.
Well, he was cloned by the Jackal, who was like insane.
Yeah, and also a bit of a strange guy when it came to his liking for Gwen Stacy.
Just a little weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I completely agree.
I like the designs. I like the suit designs. I just wish they were for Peter himself, not for his clones.
See, I love Ben. Ben is one of my favorite. Ben is my favorite Spider version.
Yeah. I mean, I love his sensational suit. It looks amazing, if you ask me. It's probably my favorite Ultimate Spider design. But, I mean, I like the idea of the clone being sort of a brother. But, yeah, I'm just not a really big fan of clones, personally.
That's fair. You're gonna see ours like lean into that a lot, though. So keep that in mind.
I think it works more when it comes to the Spider-Verse, like Miles or Gwen. Like they are in the same universe; they're just different people.
Yeah.
Did you hear that Marvel are planning to add Spider-Gwen to Earth 616 canonically, like they're gonna add her full time into 616.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't think that's a great idea. It makes sense for Miles because he's from an alternate universe, which is and it's a parallel to 16. It's a parallel to 616.
No, I was talking to somebody about this because I ask the question in interviews usually like, what do you think will happen when the year 2099 rolls around? What do you think will happen to Miguel? And somebody at one point said, "Oh, they'll just add him into the main continuity." And I'm like, there are already too many Spider people, like in the main continuity.
Just wait.
Like, I love Ben. I love Ben Reilly, but I think that should have been it. Like, Miles, I understand. I still don't like that Miles is in the main continuity because I feel like it's just too crowded. I think they should kill off Peter and have Miles instead.
When it comes to my opinion, I think it's best when there's just two, Peter and Miles. I think it just works so well. That's why the Insomniac games work so much better when it's just two.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm really dreading for what they're gonna do with Silk, because I think Silk is a good character, but I don't know. Adding having 3 Spider people in total, while facing off the new Sinister Six in Spider-Man 3, I think that would just be really muddled and just way too much.
I didn't know any of that. That's cool.
Yeah, Cindy Moon was in the post-credit scene for Marvel Spider-Man 2.
I did not know that. I still haven't played that.
You need to play it because it's a very good game.
I don't have a PS5.
The new Game Plus came out.
Yeah.
Tons of new features. Hellfire Gala suits. Absolutely love that design. Amazing design. I was always jealous of Cook Bunny's Hellfire Gala suit because it looked so cool.
Yeah.
I think he actually threw that one away.
Did he really?
Away. I think he did. He said he didn't like it anymore, so he just threw it away or just like not worn it anymore.
Jeez. Also, really quickly, I wanted to like throw this on here because I was going to mention it while we were talking about it before. But for everybody watching, when Spider-Man: The Fight of Our Lives does come out, we will be taking a few weeks off of the Creatorcast for the show to premiere. So everybody keep that in mind. Yeah. I still have no clue. I still need to buy a camera and stuff.
I think adding Gwen to like 616 canonically won't be a great idea, personally.
No.
There's just like you said, there's way too many spider people in 616 now.
And like, you know what the worst part about it is they're all in New York.
Yeah.
Like, I recently read the Spider-Geddon event, and in that they have Spider UK, Billy Braddock. He is like up there in my top 5 favorite Spidey variants. I loved him, but they killed him off. They should have brought him to 616 and had him be in the UK. I think that would have been so much better.
That would
Because like
that would make a lot of sense.
Exactly. Like, I'm fine with more than 2 spider people, as long as they're not all in the same space.
As long as it doesn't make it too crowded.
Exactly. Like, if Billy Braddock was there, like, okay, he's on the other side of the world. They aren't gonna be seeing each other all the time.
No.
I think it's
that actually really made me sad that like the Spidey UK design wasn't in the second game.
It isn't?
I was hoping it would be. They cut a lot of suits, even some of their own original designs. Trying to think, like, list the ones off my head. They got rid of the animated suit. They got rid of Miles's animated suit. They got rid of like some of his like armors. Like they got rid of all of his armors except the Iron Spider.
Wow.
For some reason they kept all the MCU ones, and I've had a load of people complain about how they don't like the MCU suits in the game, and they should just add some of the original ones that they had in the first game.
Do you know what I think would be good? I think keep the MCU suits, but condense them all down. Like, you need have the Homecoming suit in there, and then have the variants for them be the other MCU suits. But
that would make sense. Yeah.
Don't take up suit spots that could be given to other awesome suits with MCU suits.
When it came to I agree with probably Kaidi's point that the third recolor to each suit is very muddled. I feel like they didn't know what to do with the third recolor because it's just a weird color.
Yeah.
And they do it in a really weird way. One thing I always wanted from the Spider-Man games from Insomniac was original designs, from the comics, but also just comic looks, like McFarlane, Romita Jr., Romita Sr., different ones like that. Because that's what people want. I think that was what people would want, different variations of the classic suit, but different variations of the classic suit, but in that artist's interpretation.
I could not agree more.
Hell, they even got rid of Bombastic Bagman, and he the whole point of him was, they got rid of him, and the whole point of Bombastic Bagman was that he was Spider-Man used that old Fantastic Four costume because he just got rid of the symbiote, and they got rid of it.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. I actually do a Bombastic Bagman. I've been wanting to do that for a while. I even got a Fantastic Four patch that I was gonna put on a jumper and that.
I love it. All right, Stupe, we are out of time. So I do have a couple just last quick questions for you. Actually, it's just one. We gotta ask everybody.
Yeah, okay.
What is your favorite restaurant?
Favorite restaurant? Ooh. I think for me, it's gotta be Wendy's.
Wendy's. Okay.
Yeah. One recently opened in my city. Actually really nice. So yeah.
Awesome.
I think that was the first one I could think of in my head. I don't go to many restaurants, so
Fair. All right.
Yeah.
Stupe, thank you very much for coming on. We loved having you on last
Thank you for having
season,
me.
episode 11. So yeah. Thanks so
Thank
much.
you for having me on again. I always have I always have a lot of fun doing these episodes, and yeah, thank you for having me on again. Hopefully, I'll do another one in the future. Maybe.
We'd love to have you on season 3.
Yeah.
All right. For everybody watching, thank you very much. Check out Patreon if you want the full hour version. Check out all the socials that will be linked on the next part. And hope you all have a good day. We'll be back next Sunday. Bye.